morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe. Welcome to the Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar's weekend webinar. Traders, the weekend webinar also happens to be our 713th installment of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. This particular video is being filmed on Sunday night for Trading Monday. That is March 28, 2011. Traders, as you know, futures trading is extremely risky and can cause substantial financial loss. On top of that, you must realize this. I put in 20, probably I'm underestimating, 20 out of every 24 hours of my life to the craft of analyzing markets and trying to trade them properly. And I'm still not good at this yet. I'll never be good at it. I'll just be trying to get better at it like everybody else out there. So if you are disillusioned at all and think for 15 minutes of studying you're going to take these techniques and make a lot of money with them, sorry, that's not how this works. You need to work hard at this, put in as many hours as you can, doing the analysis I show you on this board, using the proper mentality I try to teach in these videos, and even with all of that, trading's still not going to be easy, traders. So my disclaimer to you is, if you thought this was easy, everybody on earth would be a trader and no one else would go to work. There'd be no other jobs out there, right? We'd all be sitting there on our computers going to make money. So it doesn't work that easy. Just want you traders to know that. A lot of hard work involved in trading futures and analyzing markets. If you'd like to learn about that, please come to www.livewithoscar.com. I'd be more than happy to help you learn about the analysis that you will use to help you trade in these markets. See me in my chat trading rooms where I can guide you into learning these charts. Traders, what's on the board, baby? This video right here, right now. U.S. indices charts are looking very bullish. What are they looking? Very bullish. Why? The transportation average is leading the way. Ever since we got above that 65% rule, it has just been gangbusters towards the upside. And traders, I don't think that changes on Monday. So for Sunday, Monday, we're looking for more upside in the ES. We're looking for the downside in UST bonds. And we're looking for more upside, most likely in the euro currency. And I'm going to show you a few charts to show you what I have found after doing my studies this weekend. Traders, again, if you like what you see in these charts, please make sure you come on down to my site, and I'll be more than happy to teach you how to read these charts. Now, the charts I'm going to show you are basically going to show you that we are still on target for the OMNI 1650 call for the ES this year, 2011. Go OMNI call! The charts that I studied this weekend tell me we are dead on target still to make that at some point this year. Boy, oh boy, will that be a wonderful day if and when that day comes. Luckily, we're not insane. We're not going to try for that. We're day traders, and we're only going to try for a little piece of tomorrow's action. With no further ado, let me show you some charts. Okay, traders, the first chart this evening is the leader of U.S. indices charts or markets, the Dow Jones Transportation Average Daily Bar. This chart has been coming to you in video after video, and as you can see, we had our pennant. We had the false breakout, the 65% false breakout rule that we've taught you about in the last 5 videos. Then we got above it, came back and tested it right here, and look at the explosion. You know where we are now, traders? We are sitting right here as of Friday's close, and if you based where we would open tomorrow morning on where the S&P is right now, we'd probably open slightly higher and head all the way up once again. So boy, oh boy, did this rule work really well, traders. Remember, 25, 50, 75, 100, at the 65% mark, you get your false breakout. Past the 75% mark, you should rock and roll towards the upside if, in fact, your false breakout comes on the downside. So there's the leader, certainly looking like it's going higher, and I'll show you what the followers look like next. Okay, traders, the NASDAQ daily bar chart, the secondary leader. Look at how after that dip, we held the OMNI average and got right back above it, and now we've broken out above this channel, and the market's trading right here, right now. So as you can see with that chart, traders, we've gotten above that flag-looking parallel channel. We've held the Omni average. That looks like a breakout to me, and we have bullish indicators. Let's look at another chart. Okay, traders, next, the leaders I just showed you lead this guy around. This is the one we love to trade, the OMNI S&P daily bar chart. This is where we are right now as we speak. That little green bar, traders, right here is a nice parallel channel that's building. I love this parallel channel. I love the fact that we held the Omni average, and I love the fact that we broke out of this flag area right here, tested that support and took off. Gotta love the ES right here. Buy those dips. Let's look at another chart. Okay, traders, this chart I showed you in a video a few days back, and there was nothing inside of this circle. We drew the circle and said, look, this is an inverted head and shoulders, possibly building. We will know because if it starts to fill in the right shoulder here, then we will have shoulder, inverted head, shoulder. That projects us at least into the 1330s, the high 1330s. That would be just filling in the shoulder. Once we get above that, we have a projection for much higher. Let's see if this shoulder fills out. The interesting thing about the shoulder is these three bars did not exist when we showed you this chart, and so far it's already populating. So go inverted head and shoulders, which would be bullish in the end. I like the ES. I like both pictures that I just showed you of the ES. Now let's go look at another chart. Okay, traders, with the ES going up, it would make a lot of sense to see the euro go higher because the ES and the euro have been trading basically in the same direction for weeks on end. And what do we have here? We had this bull flag illustrated here in red, and it broke out. Well, what do we have? Another bull flag right now, and we are very close to hitting the bottom of it, which should give you a buy indication that it would at least get to the top of the bull flag and eventually break out towards the upside. So euro currency looking very smart here. One bull flag here, another one building here. I like the euro currency for a rally. Buy the dips in euro. Let's look at another chart. Okay, traders, here's how this whole picture makes sense. S&P moving higher, transportation average moving higher. Then we think the euro is moving higher, and that basically should mean the dollar moves lower, right? Well, what's been moving in tandem with the dollar recently? Bonds. Bonds are starting to come off now. So bonds have just broken down below this parallel channel. This makes the entire picture I just showed you clearer. If bonds are going to head lower, surely S&P should get some buoyancy out of that, and euro currency. So we do expect bonds to break lower, and this just makes that whole picture I showed you make perfect sense to me. Traders, pull your own charts, do your own homework. You should expect downside in bonds, upside in ES, and upside in euro currency after you've done your analysis this evening. Come meet me at the site. Again, it's livewithoscar.com. Meet me at the site, jump into my free trading rooms, and allow me to discuss and or teach you how to read these graphs with more accuracy. So, traders, you've seen the charts. There's my technical argument for why we should go higher in the indices tomorrow. That's also my technical argument for why the 1650 projection is still on target. We are not looking bearish here by any means. We're still looking quite strong. Traders, if you like the analysis put forth in this video, come join me at one of my Omni camps we hold here live in Las Vegas. The next one will be scheduled for the end of May. The exact date we're not done with yet because we want to qualify you traders. The ones who qualify, I will put together a date that we can all agree upon, which should be in the end of May, and then we'll get together here in Vegas. If you'd like to join me for a 4-day training session, fill out the OmniCamp applications right at my site, and I will call you when we start to plan the actual day of the camp. All right, traders, I want to get out of here and get back to my studying. I spent a good 8 hours studying for the last 8 hours, I guess, and I want to put a few more hours in before this market starts to rock and roll. I'll see you all at the site. Give me a call day or night, 702-629-4755. And always remember two things. A stop is your best friend, and never ever trade without stops, and try to keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to help yourself save yourself from emotional decisions is to say this to yourself every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stop sorry. Trades are out!
Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.